So, 2-1 defeat today. What do you make of the game on the whole?
On the whole, I thought we performed very well. I'm pretty sure they probably had 2 shots on target, scored 2 goals. We've been, we could have had 4 or 5 with really good, solid chances. That's not to include the ones on set pieces. I thought some of the in possession stuff was outstanding. We saw a lot of the stuff we worked on during the week. I thought it was a very, very good performance. I think keep 11 men on the pitch, then I'm sure I'd be feeling pretty positive with the result. We didn't, and we got punished. It just felt like it wasn't like we felt like we were under pressure. I think it was just a toll of running that the lads had to get through. And the concentration levels probably dropped. And again, you get punished, don't you? But let me tell you, what's that, our 6th defeat of the season in 10? I can take that defeat. I can identify why we lost. Not through bad defending or poor play or mistakes. Just I can go away and go, do you know what, Burn? Keep 11 men on the pitch there, and you know the outcome's probably different.
Up until the 70th minute when they equalised, it looked as if we were going to score. That looked more likely that we would score than they would get there first of the game. What do you think happened? You've said it was the run-in. Do you think it was just a bit of fatigue?
Yeah, I think I'm always loath to try and talk about the goals straight after the game because I can't remember properly. But I thought Scott Duxbury put in another unbelievable performance on that side against arguably their best player in Connor Woods, and just that one time that Connor's got on the outside of him, the ball, love a little pass slipped in between them. And sometimes your legs just only get you so far in the game of football, and it felt like that's what happened. But that was the second goal, I think, actually, to be fair. But listen, when you're down to 10 members at half time, they won about 5 minutes before they scored, about 35 yards out, and it just went over the bar. And I turned to the bench and I said, that's how we can see today. You can take that. Do you get what I mean? Because it means you've kept them in front of you where you want to be, and that's what we did for the majority of the game. Obviously the first goal's been a strike from 25 yards, probably 20 yards. Good strike, to be fair to the fella. And then the second one's just us pushing and getting caught out with tired legs. But it was all us. We performed really well there. You know, I can be the most negative man on planet Earth when we don't win games of football and look to proportion blame, but there's none of that today. I thought there were some top performances from individuals, and as a team, just got punished, as you said, just through the lack of legs in the end.
Obviously Jordan was sent off today, big miss in the second half, but with Tunde up top it almost looked like we had a different sort of threat. What are you going to ask for him to do over the next few games, assuming he goes up top while Jordan's suspended?
Well, he does. He's the perfect number 9 really for when you're down to 10 men. But that would make it sound like we're just tossing it in behind. You've got to remember Warrington are one of the sides that will sit pretty deep with the way they defend. You're not a team that concede a lot of goals, so we had to work it quite well. Maybe at times it was 2 or 3 passes, then we slipped him in. So it gives you a totally different outlook, different games, different systems, different setups, different opposition. But Sunday gives you that outlet in behind. With his, you saw his goal, brilliant goal, fantastic goal. The build up, the set, the pass, the finish, fantastic. But we know exactly how we believe we're going to get the best out of him up top, and it doesn't come from just smashing the ball up there open. He can land on something second after bumping a centre half. You know, it's about working it and then getting down the side, which is what we did on numerous occasions today. He took one of his goals, he had a couple of other chances. It was a good solid performance. We'll have to look back at the sending off. The referee told me he punched him. I was looking at it, I didn't see a punch. So he's either telling lies or my eyes are going. One of the two, there isn't any grey area, it's either one or the other. And if he's punched him, then there'll be repercussions, massive repercussions, because that's what's let us down today. He's saying he hasn't. That tells me the referee's telling lies, which then we can watch the game back, put an appeal in, and hopefully get him off.
It's the first time this season we've seen Rick and Ollie start the game together. What sort of a bonus is that to have them back at the heart of defence?
Yeah, very good, very good. And that, again, that took its toll. All them took him off of his legs, but it's the only way you get on back match, Shabby, by throwing him in. Rick's not played for 5 weeks. Ollie's played 30 minutes all season. A new back three with Brad keeping his position, his place on the right hand side. I thought all 3 of them were fantastic. Again, love to say that they won individual battles because we conceded 2 goals, but there were some good performances there. Good to see him back. As well as Sunday only making his second start of the whole season, so lads are sort of getting fit and sharp on the job. And the more games they play, the better they'll get. But it's good to see them back.